Okay, Reggie, I wanted to get your thoughts on Diddy requesting to basically be sent home before this October sentencing, and I wanted to see if you had any idea of what you thought, if it may get approved, or if it's a good idea for him to request this, and yeah, what you think will happen with that.
Well, guys that, number one, I don't believe the judge going to let him out. Uh, just because if Diddy gets out before completing these domestic violence classes and the drug classes and do something stupid before he gets sentenced, then that judge will have cooked his reputation. He might he would look bad. So I don't think the judge will take that chance on Diddy. Now I'm not saying Diddy gonna get a lot of time. Uh, I'm not even saying, well, Donald Trump is saying he's not going to pardon Diddy. I don't believe that either. I believe he might, but you know, because Trump going to need to do something to get this Epstein shit out of the front pages or off of CNN and MSNBC every day. Fox won't even talk about it, but he gonna have to do something to get this off the front page, and so he going to do something crazy. He may even let that guy Santos out, but he gonna do something real crazy real soon, just to get this shit off the front page. Might even start a nuclear war or something. I heard he put some nuclear ships over there in Russia. He gonna do something to distract us away from this Epstein stuff. But okay, we're talking about Diddy today. Diddy, it'll be stupid for him to let him out. $50 million to put up and all of that for 2 months. Diddy don't really understand how hard it is to get out and then have to go and self-surrender because you're already used to the system. You got things in place. But I understand why Diddy wants to get out for two months. Uh, if the judge let him out, then that means that the judge is going to give him time served and some type of supervised probation. I, on record, told you I believe he's going to get anywhere from 48 to 51 months. And after all of the credits and the time and all of that, at most he will do is 18 months to 2 years. Is what I'm on record of saying that Diddy would do left in jail. I believe that's what's going to actually happen. But hey, who knows? Don't be surprised if sometime this week y'all hear Diddy's out being free. But if that's the case, then that means the judge is going to let him out. He don't believe that, you know, the Mann Act or the Mann Law, or what they call it, whatever that, just prostitution. Uh, he just believes that Diddy is not a pervert. Well, Diddy is a pervert, but he don't believe that he's a sex offender. He just believes he's a pervert and a prostitute. I just believe the amount of people, the drugging part and all of that, it'll be hard for any judge to release Diddy. It'll just have to be based on the guidelines and the sentencing and just play it by the book if I was the judge. All right. Now, but this administration, the Trump administration, is doing things that I have never heard of. I know a lot of you people are going to be commenting because y'all don't know about it, but anybody in the feds that been to the feds before, know anything about the feds? Have you ever heard of a person that had to do with anything violent or or sex, some type of sex act, and having more than 10 years left on their sentence, being sent to a prison camp? Do y'all know this week the BOP and Trump allowed a person with 17 years left on their sentence, violated for a sex act, go to a prison camp? I never heard of it. Never. Anyone in the feds, y'all tell me y'all ever heard of that. So this administration and the BOP is doing crazy things. But that's just because she's about to get out. She's burying some secrets for Donald Trump. But hey, ain't my fight. Wasn't any of my kids that it happened to. But Diddy shouldn't. If anybody, his street people will tell him, guys in there will tell him, man, go to court, stay in there these 2 months, finish the classes that you enrolled in, and hope the judge give you some love on October the 3rd. I honestly believe that's what's going to happen, but I have been wrong before when it's concerning this Diddy case. But I did tell y'all, I didn't see no RICO Act. And I only saw him guilty of the acts that they found him guilty of. And the only reason I shitted on him like I did, because I honestly thought he did some things with underage, male or female, and or drugging them. The drugging part all seemed consensual, I guess. If you listen to all the escorts that's coming out. But I'll still say, and I was one of the first ones to say, and I'll still be one of the first ones to keep saying, why isn't Cassie locked up? Why wasn't she sitting at the table with Diddy? So that's my take from this Diddy stuff. We're going to see some case law shit going on, but done by this administration. And don't think Trump going to pardon him. Don't think he's going to pardon him. But I don't think the judge going to give Diddy more than 2 years either. Peace.